Yo, do you know that Ahri's got a new skin? It's been a while, huh? Yo. And Arcana Ahri just dropped, along with Arcana Rise, Arcana Hecarim, Arcana Zaya, and Arcana Rakan. As far as I can tell, if you're up on your major Arcana or Arcanum, like your tarot cards, I believe that Ahri is the Magician. Am I right in thinking this? And if you like, can I just say, if you like tarot cards, then oh by golly, you're gonna love some Psycho Apparel shirts, because we have a whole line that is literally tarot cards. Oh baby, oh baby. Also, let you know, I do not have an April Fool's video planned. However, we are releasing the full tarot card shirt for one single day. That our April Fool's joke is that we're releasing a t-shirt for one day and then it's gone, and that is it. And it's not pre-order, so if we don't sell them, we're going to have a considerable number of shirts that we are not going to have anything to do with. Woohoo! Yahoo! Why is it looking choppy? Hold on, give me 1 second here. Oh baby, that looks way smoother. Okay, you know what? VSync, shut up. I don't want to like out myself too hard here, but Fortnite has been lagging really hard for me. It's been FPS lagging like crazy for me. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say it. The new Fortnite mode is like absolutely like, it is maximum chaos, and I like heavily respect it. They took out building, dude, and like, oh my god, man. It's like playing Battlefield, like third person Battlefield, man, or something, but except like Battlefield kind of, I don't know. I'm less gray and awful colors. More like, oh my god, there is a loot piñata, bro. We must kill the loot piñata. Oh my god, loot that, bro. Oh my god, bro. That's just been me and Cell play though, for the most part. Cell and I just murder bots on cooldown, man. Getting killed by bots, killing bots. Oh baby. It's like Terminator. I'm maybe a bit biased, but this skin is quite... Is this skin like an ultimate skin? It's like 1900 RP, right? Like when the Tam Kench skin came out, and then the card pops up, it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Is it 1350? Okay, it's not big. All right, cool, good. Because I don't know. I don't know if they've got any new voice lines, but obviously like all the particles are like fresh and fancy. I think Lucian was Justice. I can't remember what Tam Kench was. I think Ahri is the Magician. I think Rise is the Sun, Hecarim is the Chariot, and then obviously Zaya and Rakan are... is Tam Emperor? Oh, that makes sense. Oh my... my god! I wasn't paying attention. I looked at chat for 1 second. So yeah, Hecarim is the Chariot, and then Rakan and Zaya are the lovers, which is really cool. I would love to do duo, and like I would like to do a couple of videos on the skin, because I think it's really cool. On the skin line, I should say. I wonder if there's like anything cool that happens in the interaction with Zaya and Rakan, because they get to back together. If you both press B, you join each other's back. But I wonder if, because they're like a cool new skin line that has like a card animation that pops up when they both back, if there will be like anything kind of neat that happens when they back together. I have no idea. I've not spoiled it for myself, but like I'm very interested to see. Oh, is Ahri the moon? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And like in my head, I'm like, you really had a chance to do the moon card and you didn't pick Diana. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, what's your problem? Right? What's your problem? Oh, jeez. I am scared, actually. I do have like an interestingly funny story. So like, YouTube doesn't necessarily know this yet, and I don't want to put a damper on the video, but Maisie has been in hospital since last Friday, so I guess like by the time that this video goes out, it'll probably have been about a week since she went into hospital. Like, long story short, Maisie is a bad bitch, and she's gonna be like just fine. She's gonna be a-okay. But when she was at the bar and she had like started to take like she'd had the heart attack, and she was, you know, kind of like going for help, the street medic that came to like help her, you know, sat her down and was like, he wasn't sure if it was a panic attack or if it was like maybe a heart attack, so he was talking to Maisie and like calming her down and like all this kind of stuff, and he asked, what do you do? And then she said, oh, like I you know, like I do Twitch, and I do like streaming and stuff. And he was like, oh sweet, or I love Twitch. And then she was like, what's your name? And this man, who has a PhD, might I remind us all here? Oh, baby. Hold on, I'm going through it right now. It's like John, stop camping me. This man who has a PhD, his name on Twitch is Daddy Simp. You gotta be kidding me, man. And that, like, listen. I don't know, like, what to say to that, man. I'm not gonna say anything because you helped save my partner's life. I'll buy you a drink, bro, whatever, right? But come on now. I mean, like, dude, if you got a PhD, man, if you've done the 8 years or God knows how long of like doing your like residency and all this kind of stuff at hospitals and yada yada, you think I'm gonna give you like, oh no, you're not allowed to be a degenerate? Trust me, you've worked more than hard enough. You're allowed to degen out, alright? You got my full express permission. Let the freak flag fly, baby. I don't care. Oh yeah, dude. Maisie was like literally coming down, you know, like she'd had the heart attack and she was like in the process of this happening to her, and she still found the time to make fun of this person for their Twitch name. She said she still gave him a look and was like, are you serious? Like, really? She's still like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no fucking way that's your Twitch name. Why would you ever make it that? Oh, I'm so doomed, bro. Oh, come on, guys. Stop camping me, man. This video is sponsored by Play TCG. And when I say sponsored, I mean that they sent me 4 boxes of cardboard that I happily accepted to put this in a video. If you've ever heard me talking about the Digimon trading card game, which I talk about a lot, and by the way, top 32, Evo top 32 finals. They literally just sent me cards to open them on stream and show you my pulls. I can confirm that I did not get any particularly great pulls. I got like 3 of the secrets of the set, which is EX1, which is an expansion set. Did not get the alt art analog youth. You don't care because you're not going to play Digimon yet. But if you are interested in playing Digimon, these guys do a bunch of tournaments, so you can check out my link in the description. If you play the Dragon Ball Super card game or the Digimon TCG, absolutely check them out. Thank you very much for the cards. Appreciate it. Later, suckers. Rise is the sun card, right? Y'all know Leona exists, right? You gotta be kidding me. Some of these are like super questionable. I'm gonna be honest. The Chariot for Hecarim is perfect, right? The Chariot, I 100%. Justice for Lucian, that's not exactly who I would assume you would pick for Justice, but like it fits his character. Like I get it, right? I get it for Lucian. The Moon card for Ahri, and then the Sun for Rise. When you have like 2 like lore linked characters. And that like Diana and oh Jesus, Diana and Leona are like a gay couple, and you're like, nah. Come on, man, just stop thinking about Ahri for 5 seconds, right? Like, I beg you, just don't hyperfixate on her, okay? For 2 seconds. There's such an obvious choice, and it's such a good choice. You know what the worst thing is? You know that somebody suggested it, right? That's the worst part. That's the worst freaking part. Listen, I still like the skin. It still looks nice. But, you know somebody suggested it. And they were like, no. You could pick another card for Ahri. She doesn't have to be the Moon. If you pick Magician for that, I'd be like, yeah, like, sure. Or like, even like, it wouldn't like necessarily make the most amount of sense, and there's better ones, but you could go like the Empress or like the High Priestess or something, and I'd be like, sure. I think like Empress would be much better for like maybe like Lysandra, or for like Sejuani, or for like Ash. But nevertheless, Galio should be the tower. Galio could be the tower. Like even arguably like Malphite or something. I don't know. The Moon because of the Fox aspect. That's a reach, bro. I don't know. Maybe there's something more related that I'm not seeing based on like the connotation, like the meaning behind the cards and stuff. I mean, like the Death card has like connotations of like new beginnings and like new life. It's not about like dying. So like you'd think like, oh, Karthus or something, or like a champion that like is related to like dying. But no, you'd actually maybe like Kindred or something, like a character that is like is kind of war revolved around like rebirth and like the spirits and like all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think, Mark, think! The Hermit would have to be Yasuo, though, dude. Speaking of, if you think that Yasuo for Hermit is a good idea, yo, check out the Shop Cyclo store. We have a Hermit that looks suspiciously like, but legally distinct from Yasuo. Or from Wolf from Sekiro. You know what? Maybe, you know what? Ivern would be good for Death. But let's not, wait, listen. Let's not get, like, ahead of ourselves. You gotta, like, Ivern's not getting a skin. Let's be reasonable here. Where you're living in a fantasy land if you think that somehow he's getting that, right? At least Diana and Leona see like a lot of play. And like you could arguably like be like, you know what, it's not a bad idea to give them a skin for this reason. Okay, so here's my quandary and my problem right now. I'm not ever gonna be able to kill this lad, like in a million years, unless you do that. There's like a hero minion dude that like is like the minions are like cream pieing me right now, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit scared. All right, how about you go leave me alone a little bit here? Okay, I just messed up big time. That's what I did there. Straku should be a star. I can see that. I can see that. I think Karthus doesn't suit Death. Like Death card. I think that if you take the card at its face value as like, oh, it's like a Grim Reaper or something as a card, then that's like, yeah. But the like in actual like tarot readings, and now correct me if I'm wrong here because I could be wrong. If you flip like a Death card, and denotes usually in tarot readings the beginning of something new, or like maybe a new relationship or a new job or a new something, or like it's the representation of like change. Yeah, exactly. Like it's something new, or like the beginning of a new chapter, and it's not that you're gonna die. You know what I mean? So like in the actual like way of thinking, we're thinking with tarot now, actually Karthus isn't necessarily like that fitting for the card. Which is why I'm trying to rack my brain as to like why Ahri was picked for the moon. Because I'm thinking like, I'm trying to think like lore wise here, and I'm not fully sure what the tarot card from moon like actually represents. And I could be missing something like big time here on like the, oh baby, get the, okay, we're going over the wall. I gotta be honest with you, I'm getting like gooned like big time, dude. And I missed my charm. That's pretty sick. That's pretty epic, dude. Yo, that's kind of epic, dude, what you just did there. Missing your charm. That's kind of crazy. Moon is illusion and deception. Ah. Okay, you know what? Maybe I could see that for Ahri then, in that case. That being said, though, like, I could see, like, a bunch of other characters pulling off that motif so much better. That being said, imagine Shaco getting a skin forehead. It's just not gonna happen, is it? Or like, oh cheese and crackers, dude. I'm missing every charm, dude. Help me out. Oh my god. Oh, John Flash for me, man. Yeah, I'm thinking Nico as well. But I was like in the middle of dying there. So I'm 0-4-2. I did say at the beginning of the game, maybe don't camp me, but obviously John and Pembo and Enemy Tam Kench, they're looking to get banned from the chat, so that's fine. That's okay. I'm still not in agreement that like Ahri deserved the moon, but I see the line of the line of thought that went into that decision at the very least, which, you know what, I mean, the line of thought is money, 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 money in Mr. Krabs' voice. I love money. Like, Lux, do you have to be a bastard, man? Like, just could you scooch to like the 2 inches to the right so I could actually kill him, please? Oh, yeah, man. You got, like, a lower health, Leona? You got me? Yeah, go for me. Let's go, baby. Take Ahri's name out of your freaking mouth! Buddy. See, I thought I had, like, R, and then, oh, jeez. And okay, I walked into that Lux thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit doomed right now, I'd say. Well, he's clapping. You know what? Like, that was actually like a really smart maneuver there from Udyr. They are based on the aesthetic, but are not a one-to-one interpretation of any particular card. So, like, is it a coincidence that, like, when Rise backs, there's a sun behind him? I mean, like, why not? Why is it not a one-to-one interpretation of any particular card? Like, it's not, like, copyrighted, right? Like, hold on. Because Ahri, a moon pops up on one of these cards, right? Moon. And a star, actually. I don't know. You know what, man? I don't know anymore. Okay, I did no damage. I'm doing no damage. I am in the process. I'm currently in the process of doing 0 damage. Okay, Lux does more damage than I do. That being said, she has 9 kills and I'm 0-7. That being said, I have learned a really solid lesson in this game, and it is to not do a custom game and let John Pembo and like basically maybe custom games were a mistake. I think maybe they were a mistake. I literally, so like it was good today because like when I came in, she was able to stand and hug me for the first time since she went into hospital. and like she was really, really excited for it. It was really nice. She was like, I've got a surprise for you, and I was like, alright, I don't know what you've got a surprise for me when you've been in here the whole time. But then she like stood up and like kind of like slowly walked around and then gave me a hug. And I was like, ah. I brought her, my surprise was I brought her Digimon cards. Not quite the same. That was mine. I was like, I'll bring you some dopamine, and that's, yeah. This sounds bad, but like, I'm glad that like, if this was gonna happen, it was like a mild, super mild heart attack, and that like, we can now start the road to like, making sure that that never happens again. You know what I mean? Maisie's in the hospital. She's super bored. If you want to send, if you like have watched her videos for a long time, you remember the old videos where like Maisie used to be in the background and she would just comment on all the weird questionable stuff that I said. Send her a tweet. Like, she has nothing but time in her hands, waiting for like doctors to come and like, you know, say things, and there'd be a million questions and no answers. Like, that would really be great to like take her mind off it, and like send her something nice. Just, and I'm sure she'd be squealing in the bed and like being very cheery about the whole thing. Get away from me. Get away from me, you cock. You piece. Get him. Get him. I like how they peeled off of the Lux to like dome John. I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm bearing this soul a little bit, and John really is Gale Force Flash ulting me like every single possible situation. Why am I even doing this? I'm just dead here, man. Okay, well actually that was actually bad because I can't like escape this guy. It would have actually been easier on my life if, okay, you know what? Maybe I can get away. Maybe I can get away with this. I'm trying to schmoof. Oh, for God's sake, man. Okay, thank God. Oh, that was a cool skin. That was just like, that was a painful game.